The way's cold and wide. I'm tucking my heart inside. My sweater's a little oversized. I'm looking through sleepy eyes. The mist is on the window glass, waiting for the morning to pass. First bell rings, a silver song that sings across the floor through the door. I'm looking for something more. The air is thin, the light is new, and I'm just looking for you when the first bell rings. A sea of backpacks, a sea of faces, moving to our usual places. But the world stops spinning for a beat when our glances finally meet. You're leaning on a locker door, like a dream I've seen before. Wet shoes and a messy smile. I'll stay right here for a while. The bell is just a memory now, a silent morning school day vow. First bell rings, start the clocks in. Yeah, the first bell rings. Don't look away, don't walk away. Class is starting, but I'm already there.
The bricks are slick with morning dew. I'm walking slow to stay with you. The library tower is reaching high into the gray and heavy sky. My sneakers squeak on the ancient clay, the prettiest part of a rainy day. Red brick walk, too nervous for the heavy talk. Just the sound of our shifting feet, where the path and the garden meet. A crimson road, a steady beat on the red brick wall. The cherry trees are bare and wet, but I'm not ready to go just yet. The distance between us is closing in like a secret underneath my skin. You're looking at the mossy walls before the first professor calls. I'm tracing the lines of the masonry, hoping you're looking at me, not the tree. The mist is clinging to your hair like it wants to stay right there. Red brick wall, yeah, the red brick wall. tired of lo-fi, wet grass scent. The style of lo-fi in this track is heavily textured and earthy. It features a warm Wurlitzer electric piano playing foundational muddy chords, and a soft meow hitting high crystalline notes like droplets falling from a leaf. The beat is a crunchy lo-fi hip-hop rhythm, layered with the sound of wind through pine trees. Embers feel you, fresh and intimate. It captures that specific Seattle moment when the rain pauses, and the smell of the wet campus lawn. The quad rises up, sharp, sweet, and nostalgic. Across the lawn, the misty ghosts are finally gone. I'm standing on the library stairs, catching the scent of the morning airs. You're kicking at a clump of clover. Now the stormy part is over. Your boots are dark and stained with dew, and I'm just soaking in the view. The air is thick, the air is sweet, where the earth and the concrete meet. Wet grass scent, wet grass scent. Yeah, the wet grass scent. Just breathe, just stay. Just breathe, just stay. The sky just opened up its heart and tore the morning light apart. You're standing there with dripping hair, a sudden chill is in the air. I reach into my bag of things and pull out what the weather brings. Sharing my umbrella, a lucky kind of fella, close enough to feel you breathing, with nothing up my soaking sleeve. A little world of black and blue, just big enough for me and you. Our shoulders touch, a tiny spark, a little light inside the dark. The raindrops race down to the edge. We're walking on a dry land ledge. The wind is trying to take the lead, but we have everything we need. I'm holding on with both my hands, the king of all these rainy lands. You're laughing at the stormy view, and I'm just looking right at you. Sharing my umbrella, sharing my umbrella, sharing my umbrella. Don't let the rain stop, not yet. Sharing my umbrella.
The ceiling's high, the lights are dim. I'm sitting on a nervous rim. The oak is cold against my arm, a quiet academic charm. I'm staring at a dusty page, but my mind is in a golden cage. Library study desk, a little strange and picturesque, tracing shadows in the wood. I'd stay forever if I could. One more chapter, one more line, just to make this moment mine. At the library study desk, your highlighter is neon green, the brightest thing I've ever seen. Underneath the gothic beams, we're building up our waking dreams. You slide a textbook to the side with nowhere left for us to hide. Our fingers graze across the ink. I forget how to even blink. A whispered thanks, a muffled sigh, while the rainy world goes by. Library study desk, don't say a word. Yeah, the library study desk, the loudest I've ever heard. Just study me instead.
The sky is charcoal, the street is lit. I'm walking with a heavy head, but then I see a neon spark, a little sun inside the dark. You're glowing like a lemon drop. I wish the ticking clock would stop. Yellow raincoat, the only thing that's still afloat in a sea of black and gray. You're the color of the day, bright and bold and perfectly you, breaking through the rainy blue in your yellow raincoat. Ooh. Water beads and slides away on this blurry misty day. You're a fire in the damp, like a little outdoor lamp. The hood is pulled across your brow. I'm falling for the here and now. You're a sunflower in the rain, chasing away my winter pain. I'm wearing wool and feeling cold, but you're a story made of gold. Yellow raincoat, yeah, yeah, yellow raincoat. Don't take it off just yet. Yeah, yeah, yellow raincoat, yeah, yeah, yellow raincoat. Don't take it off just yet.
The bell is gone, the rush has died. I'm leaning on the locker side. Your voice is just a velvet blur, a quiet morning, steady purr. We're caught between the here and there, in the heavy school day air. whispers in the locker bay, things we only get to say when the world is rushing past. I hope this silence is gonna last. No more teachers, no more books, just the way your spirit looks underneath the buzzing light. Everything is feeling right. You're twisting the strap of your bag, the conversation starts to lag, but it's the good kind, the deep kind, the only thing that's on my mind. A secret shared in 5-10-4 before we head for the classroom door. Quiet hallway talk, yeah, quiet hallway talk. Don't let the next bell ring, don't let the next bell ring. Blue metal cold and tall, a secret hidden in the hall. I've got the numbers, I've got the combinations, but I'm fighting all these tiny hesitations. My ink is smudging on the edge, I'm standing on a paper-thin ledge. Locker room note, a tiny folded paper boat floating through the silver slots, tying up my stomach knots. Just a hey or see you soon underneath the library moon, in a locker room note. Did you see it? Did you find it? The piece of string that's gonna bind it. I'm walking fast, I'm looking down, the quietest kid in this whole town. Maybe it'll sit there for a week while my courage gets a little weak. But I wrote your name in cursive blue because it's all I know of you. A little scrap of yellow line, the only treasure I could find. Locker room note, locker room note, yeah, locker room note, locker room note. Waiting for your answer, for your answer, for your answer, for your answer. Waiting for your style alone needs till ours. This track is the meditation of the album. It features a pattern, soft piano melody, high repetitive notes that mimic the erratic rhythm of rain hitting a window. A Rhodes piano provides a deep sub-bass pad that feels like the warmth of a heater inside a cold classroom. Atmosphere, hypnotic and isolated, it captures the feeling of staring out a university or Washington classroom window. ignoring the professor's lecture because you're mesmerized by the way water droplets merge and race down the glass. Thinking part, thinking part, thinking part. Thinking part, thinking part, thinking part. The teacher's voice is far away, a million miles from the grave. I'm tracing lines of silver light, chasing the shadows of the night. They merge together, then they part, like the beating of a lonely heart. Window raindrops, the world outside never stops, racing to the wooden ledge, right on the silver lining edge. A liquid race, a crystal show, watching the minutes go with the window raindrops. Thinking tough, thinking tough, thinking tough. Chalkboard's full of dusty lines, but I'm just reading the water signs. You're sitting 2 rows to the left of every other thought bereft. Are you watching the bubbles too? Or am I the only one who's blue? The condensation hides my stare in the heavy classroom air. Window haters and drink glass. Yeah, the window haters and drink glass. Don't wash it all away. Drink glass. Don't wash it all away. Drink glass. Don't wash it all away.
Humming in the wall while the winter shadows crawl. The glass is white and thick with mist, a secret place that can't resist the tip of my finger, the heat of my skin, letting the morning sunlight in. Steamy window hearts, where the quiet magic starts. A little curve, a little line, making sure you know you're mine. Vanishing in a minute or two, but I'm still looking right at you through the steamy window heart. It's a temporary kind of art, right before the classes start, drawing arrows through the haze in these blurry rainy days. You add a plus and add your main. It's the best kind of school day game. The water drips and clears the view. Now I can see the real life you. 2 little shapes on a foggy pane, chasing away steamy window heart. Yeah, the steamy window hearts. Steamy window heart. Don't wipe it off, not yet. Steamy window heart. Steamy window heart.
stacks are tall, the aisles are thin. I'm letting all the history in. Dust motes dancing in the light of a lamp that's burning low and bright. Vanilla wood and a little ink, it's enough to make a person think. Old books smell, a dusty paper-thin hotel, where every shelf and every spine is waiting for your hand in mine. A heavy air, a yellowed haze in these blurry library days. No more rain and no more cold inside. These stories new and old. The world outside is just a blur as I lean in close to her. Your fingers trace the gilded gold of a story that's already told. But we're writing something on the side in a corner where we get to hide. Between the science and the art, I'm smelling the beating of your heart. Old book smell, old book smell. Yeah, the old book smell. Just stay right here. Just stay right here. The backpack's heavy on the floor as we walk through the fogged up door. The campus bells are fading out, leaving us without a doubt that the day is finally done, even if we didn't see the sun. After school tea, just a little time for you and me, honey swirling in the cup while the evening shadows come up. Steamy glass and a wooden tray, the best part of a rainy day in our after-school tea. Earl Grey green or something sweet while the rain dances on the street. We don't need a textbook now to figure out the where and how. You're warming up your cold blue hands in these caffeinated quiet lands. I'm watching the lemon slice go round, the only happy circular sound. A little sugar, a little light before the coming of the night. After school tea, take a sip, let it sip, let it sip, let it sip. Yeah, after school tea. just stay until the cup is dry. Cherry trees are reaching out without a single shadow or a doubt. The pink is gone, the green is deep, a secret that the branches keep. We're walking through the hollow square in the heavy floral rainy air, walking quiet underneath the eyes of God. Gothic stone and ancient wood, everything is finally good. Just a step and just a sigh underneath the Seattle sky, and I'll walk in quiet. Library tower is watching us without a worry or a fuss. The world is huge, the world is wide, but I'm just staying by your side. Your boots are clicking on the path away from all the school day math. I'm looking at the way you move in this quiet morning campus groove. A little mist, a little light, everything is feeling right. Walking quiet underneath the eyes of God. Gothic stone and ancient wood, everything is finally good. Just a step and just a sigh underneath the Seattle sky, in our walk in quiet. Walking quiet, yeah, walking quiet. Don't reach the end, not yet. Walking quiet. The clouds are sitting on the roof, a heavy silver silent proof that the sun is taking a holiday, leaving us in a world of gray. But you turn your head and catch the light, and suddenly the world is bright. Gray sky smile, I haven't seen it for a while. Sudden quiet flash, I don't need the blue or gold to keep me from the winter cold. With your gray sky smile, the pavement's dark, the air is wet, but I'm not ready to leave just yet. A little dim, a little deep, a secret that the shadows keep. Your eyes are reflecting the charcoal lane, but your lips are chasing away the rain. A curved line in a world of straight, The best thing about our library date, I'm looking at the way you glow while the heavy minutes go. Gray sky smile.
The temperature is dropping low, the city lights are starting to show. But I'm wrapped in a mountain of wool, the heavy threads in a steady pull. I'm hiding my chin in the collar's fold, staying away from the winter cold. Heavy sweater warmth, moving south or moving north. The wind can whistle through the trees, but I'm living in a quiet breeze. Close to the skin, close to the heart. This is the cozy, quiet part. The temperature is dropping low, the city lights are starting to show. But I'm wrapped in a mountain of wool, the heavy threads and a steady pull. I'm hiding my chin in the collar's fold, staying away from the winter cold. Heavy sweater warm, moving south or moving north. The wind can whistle through the trees, but I'm living in a quiet breeze. Close to the skin, close to the heart. This is the cozy, quiet part. Cable knit in a giant sleeve with no more reason for us to leave. You're wearing mine and I'm wearing yours while the heavy evening shadow pours. Though the rain is bouncing off the knit, I'm staying right in the middle of it. Soft and gray and perfectly thick, playing a quiet morning trick. The wool is smelling like tea and you, chasing away the labyrinth pain. Heavy sweater warm, yeah, the heavy sweater warm. Just wrap it around and stay. The neon signs are bleeding blue, reflecting in the window, reflecting in you. The plastic seat is cold and hard, but I've got my yellow Orsi card and a seat in the very last row, watching the blurry city go. Same bus home underneath the city dome, watching the droplets race the glass while the empty stations pass. Head on my shoulder, world on pause, breaking all the evening laws on the same bus home. Stop by stop and street by street, where the rain and the shadows meet. One earbud in and one for me, the quietest kind of company. The driver's silhouette is still as we climb the Capitol Hill. The building's once a silver chime, but I'm not ready for the end of time. Just stay on the line, just stay in the seat while the tires hum on the concrete beat. Same bus home, yeah, the same bus home. One more stop, please. One more stop, please. Calculus and coffee steam, a quiet academic dream. The lamp is cast in a golden cone, a little world for us alone. You're chewing on the end of your pen, and I'm reading the same line again. Homework together now, solving for the why and how, spread across the kitchen floor while the evening shadows pour. A heavy book, a light-filled room, chasing away the library gloom with our homework together now. History, art, and chemistry between the T and you and me. The numbers fade and the letters blur as I lean in close to her. You're stuck on page 94. I'm looking for a reason for us to take a little break, for the quiet school day's sake. A shared eraser, a shared sigh while the Seattle night goes by. Homework together now. Yeah, homework together now. Don't finish yet, stay. Our homework together now. city's humming far behind, leaving everything we find in the branches, in the bark, before the coming of the dark. White veils on the cedar boughs, silent as our morning vows. Mist on trees, moving in a quiet breeze, wrapping round the library tower in this heavy ghost-filled hour. Everything is soft and blurred, not a single lonely word in the mist on trees. Stone, just a world for us alone, walking through the silver haze in these blurry campus days. You're a shadow in the white, catching every bit of light. The moss is damp against the wood. I'd stay forever if I could, lost inside the emerald deep, while the Seattle gardens sleep. Mist on trees, yeah, the mist on trees. Temperature is dropping fast, the autumn light is fading last. My fingers feel like blocks of ice, walking through this winter slice. But then you reach across the space with a look upon your morning face, holding cold hands in these gray and rainy lands, tucking them into a pocket deep, secret that we're gonna keep. Warm skin and a quiet spark, chasing away the coming dark in our holding cold hands. 10 little fingers, 2 of a kind, the only treasure I could find underneath the cedar bough. Everything is better now. Circles in my palm, a sudden heavy morning calm. The frost is on the library grass, watching all the students pass. But we're a little island here, where the winter starts to disappear, holding cold hands, yeah, our holding cold. Don't let go, stay. Don't let go, stay. The sky just gave a heavy sigh and dumped the ocean from the sky. We took a leap and found a ledge right on the dry land fabric edge. The world is blurred, the world is white, but we're tucked in out of sight. Under the awning, a little world of morning, dripping at the silver rim, sitting on a quiet whim, just a foot of space or two between the thunder and you. Under the awning, let the city wash away all the gray and all the spray. We found a little wooden cave to keep us from the tidal wave. The water's making a crystal wall, watching all the raindrops fall. I'm looking at your damp wool coat. We're on a stationary boat. No more rush and no more walk, just a quiet awning talk. Under the awning, under the awning, under the awning. Oh, don't let the storm stop. 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 Don't let the thunder roll and the steady drumming of rain on canvas. The sidewalk's wet, the air is cold. A story that's been mostly told. I've got my hand upon the gate, fighting with the hands of fate. I'm halfway turned, I'm halfway gone, but I'm still holding on to the dawn. One last look, like a chapter in a book. I was fine an hour ago, now I'm moving far too slow. Everything I thought I knew disappeared in front of you. With just one last look. No words are loud enough to break the heavy gravity we make. 1,000 things I wanna ask behind this quiet evening mask. You're looking back with heavy eyes, a sudden silent, sweet surprise. The streetlights turn to silver stars above the rushing city cars. I'm memorizing every line before I run out of time. One last look, like a chapter in a book. I was fine an hour ago, now I'm moving far too slow. Everything I thought I knew disappeared in front of you. With just one last look. One look is all it took. The music hangs on a final unresolved chord that feels like a question mark. The street lamps flicker on the brick. The clock has played its final trick. My collar's up, my hood is down in this sleepy silver town. The campus gates are locking tight, but I'm still glowing in the light. Till Monday comes and the morning hallway hums. I'll be dreaming of the rain on the library window pane. Let the weekend play the drums till Monday comes. Till Monday comes. Till Monday comes. No more books and no more math, just the memory of the path. I'm counting down the lonely hours until we walk among the flowers. I'm walking home with a lighter step, a secret that I finally kept. I'll find you at the study desk, looking strange and picturesque. Just a weekend, just a sigh. Before the morning hits the sky.